fun by people afraid to look life. In the eye. Ravage.
All right, this might sound awful. Does it sound okay?
No, you sound fine.
Okay, good. I was a little worried. It's like an old Razor Siren I had it from my parents' house back like 7 years ago.
Bringing out the antiques over here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right,
Did you watch this?
No, I actually haven't watched it at all.
Okay, go ahead.
And what better? We got the man, the myth, the legend here. Chat's been dying for some insights, insider info, insider trading.
All right, well, I've prepared.
Up in the morning, got a smile up on my face, cause I've been dreaming about the millions, feel so close, I need a taste. So I be trapping, rapping, and everything in between. And if I see you walking, looking,
Ooh, that man looks good.
the sting like bang, nigga, bang, got the
A little mid, I think.
I'm a one-man army, I ain't running with no gang, nigga. Ain't got the time for the bullshit and fuck the drama. Catch me chilling with your boo and stay lit, but I'm a mama's murder on the phone, I pick it up like what you need. Said you want that nigga dead, leave him licking in the streets. I'ma kill you, do not push me, that's unless he wanna bleed. When you with that murder tuck, you gon' be banging on your knees. Murder on the phone, I pick it up like what you need. Said you want that nigga dead, leave him licking in the streets. I'ma kill her, do not push me, that's unless he wanna bleed.
Ooh, that pair.
Wait, what is this?
Ooh, that pair.
Chat, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? Are you seeing yellow in Nutsoville? Are y'all seeing yellow in Nutsoville? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. We got to talk not about this, man.
Okay, I've seen a few things in there I think are coming.
Let's try this. What do you think's coming first? Let's see what your big idea is.
Well, first off, we got the table. I'm guessing this is actually what the table is going to look like in game, right? Storage, general goods, drug storage, arms storage. Like I'm guessing this goes at a house we pick probably.
That's like an actual. That's actually above the table and is dynamic. So
Finances, general goods, drug storage, arms storage.
like as you move around, that moves with you basically as you go around and is dynamic in the world and has like perspective and everything on it. It's pretty cool, kind of like a hologram.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Oh, there's something else I saw. Yeah, obviously
Also,
the turf stuff. Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
the table, there's also like a bunch of different styles of tables. So like instead of that one looks like more like the
Storage table or something?
Mayans type table, but you can get like different types of the gang table that are like that. That is like maybe there's one for like a biker gang. Maybe there's one that's like done off the Godfather. You know, the table from the Godfather.
Oh.
Maybe like a girl gang like for VVS. You know,
Yeah.
for them to have like there's different styles.
VVS.
Of you can pick for that.
Okay. Let's see. Then obviously I guess a bunch of different types of missions for the gangs to pick, depending on what table.
So what I will say is that there's like a number of missions we put in that influence different things in terms of like your overall like level or rep that you have for unlocks, but also to influence your influence of turf on an area. So kind of the thing we're doing with the update is, well, I won't get into too much, but what I'll tell you is that the missions are pretty in depth. There's a nice variety to them, and they're not shallow. They're like pretty good.
That's good. So there's you know, in the past it's always been, oh, you sell drugs and that's the main thing for gang turf, but there's gonna be multiple ways to get your turf up.
Damn, is K potting right now?
So there's like a lot of different ways you can get your
that's some potting right there
on a turf. So there's these types of missions have some type of influence. There is a way with drugs, which I won't get into, but is really cool. It's not just to raise your turf, but it's to influence the kind of the influence of other gangs, right? Like to kind of nerf them or attack them. The other stuff that we have in as well is there's more of like a static way of like we've implemented mechanics that make you kind of have to put your cache of like weapons, drugs, etc., stolen goods to use in terms of like making it vulnerable, because it will statically raise the influence on your turf or the size of your turf. So I won't get into too much past that, but like there is a way with all of like your guns and all that meth you have, instead of just using it all, you put it in storage that can be hit by other gangs basically. But as long as that's in your storage, it's raising your influence on the entire
area. Yeah, it gives you benefits. Okay, that's fire. So it goes full circle pretty much.
Yeah, encourages people not to like lockbox and loot box their cars, basically.
All right, what else did I see? Yeah, okay, so a bunch of different missions. You got like the bank truck looking thing, attack and defend type stuff.
Yeah, not a bank truck though. A lot of people said that. That was bait.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bait. Yeah, we learned a lot from the bank trucks last time and how they were kind of anti-roleplay, so we did something a little different. They're not technically bank trucks. They're something else. It looks like it. It's kind of a you'll see what it is, but it's not a real bank truck thing. That was there basically to Reddit farm to make people say Prodigy just copies shit.
Okay, and then the next, the allow list for the top gangs. I'm trying to look at this picture here.
Yeah, I wonder what they allow this
levels. A gang bank account, right? And there's a bunch of other shit. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so your bank account for your gang is actually vulnerable, but you're incentivized to have stuff in your bank account because it raises that circle, right? Like there is a static level you can have all the time that's like not movable based on like what you have in your bank account or in these different storages, basically.
Oh, that's gonna be fire. Yeah, upgrades bank, turf, member settings, zones.
Yeah, and you said attack and defend missions as well. That kind of plays into those missions. Like, instead of it just being these repeatable grind fests, what we did is like, let's put it this way. There is a queue, and you go in the queue, and you're either doing the thing or you're defending the thing. Like, preventing it from happening, which influences your rep as well.
Okay, that's fire. Well, then it said, the allow list, I'm guessing, is like, you said, it says for the top gangs. You get to the top position, and then you have access to, you know, essentially make some. You'll be the dealer for whatever item or something along those lines. You don't have to tell us exactly, right? Because we don't want to spoil it.
What's the ultimate gang fantasy, right? Well, when you go to make a gang in GTA, what is it? Who's the guy that you look to? You're like, that guy has the fucking power.
Oh, the fucking gun dealers or something.
I think you have your answer. What this is to do is, we realized last time with our gang system that it was just a grind, and what we really wanted to do this time is to unlock the fantasy for the gangs to be the kingpin, basically. And that is what these whitelists basically are, or allow lists, I should say. And that's pretty much the reality of it, is like based on how big your turf gets. And this won't be a thing where like CG just grinds a bunch in a week and then no one can ever catch up. This will be like a weekly, daily thing where like the balance of power can always change.
Yeah, if you're like not active, you'll fall behind type shit. But also, like, if you're not active, you're not gonna be playing catch up for months, you know?
Yeah, exactly. This will be a really adaptable system where like new gangs will be able to come in and compete, you know, to at least raise their turf.
All right, let me see what else. We covered the other stuff. Yeah. Oh, new drugs. I can already tell. It looks like some pills.
Yeah. So So we didn't want it to just be a grind and sell drugs simulator for like your little turfy to sell drugs and you get rep or whatever. We wanted to be a little bit more in depth. So there's a way with the drugs. You just can't go out. Let's put it this way: people aren't just gonna buy your drug because it's just like anything in life. If people don't know what you're selling, they're not buying, right? So there's methods within the game in which you have to get people to like your product, right? And what that method is, like I'll let you guys figure it out, but you have to, and it'll really link into like the lower tier or like single criminal systems so that you have a reason to interact and buy their drugs as well. So
is the other skill trees opening up with this still? Like the weird science and stuff?
yes, you'll have weird science and the gun one will
Hell
open
yeah.
up as well.
I've been dying to just unlock those and get those going.
Yeah, also coming with this, we're gonna nerf a lot of the current drugs. Like they're gonna be nerfed down, basically, to make room for the evolution of the server systems, basically, so that the weird science tree will like influence how good those drugs are versus like if you perfect your formula.
So they're nerfing the drugs.
But
makes sense.
Really, the new drugs that come in now, like those will be your bigger things, right? There will be a reason to get them.
Yeah, that makes sense because the green pill was kind of like. I know the green. Trust me, I love having a green pill in the gunfights, but it never made full sense.
Yeah, Smaxney
100%.
kind of like said that too. He's like, yeah, we made that stuff too powerful, and like it was a learning experience for those guys. It was like their first major systems they were pushing for like for this server in the English audience towards like this market. So like they realized quick it wasn't about making something super powerful. It's about progression, like little progression.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks dope. And it's tomorrow, right?
Okay. Well,
And one is green pill getting nerfed
tomorrow or Wednesday. I think it's more likely Wednesday at the moment, or parts of it might come tomorrow, and then the rest might come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But we'll really make the call probably around like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. tomorrow. So like we'll give everyone a fair shot. We will definitely let like all the gangs know like a few hours, 5 hours before we do it. But yeah, it's definitely what I can tell you is like we foresee everything being out before Saturday and at least pieces of it being out, by
Pump
Tuesday.
it out throughout the week type thing.
Yeah, we might slow trickle it.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because you don't want to drop it all and then something's broken. That's a whole disaster.
Yeah, and we have like for the drug thing as well. Like we have like a really, 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 really unique mechanic with the drug we're implementing here. This new one, and the other one. So let's put it this way: the idea.
I don't know what turf we're taking.
Listen, if people have played Contagion, they'll know.
Oh, that's where you spread like the viruses and shit, right? I've never played it. I think I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the world map and you spread shit.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, Smaxney had an idea. Like it's pretty cool.
Okay.
You guys get to get your hands on it without giving up too much.
I'm gonna be turning people's fucking communities into a bunch of crackheads, man.
Good.
All right,
start with the mob.
Oh, yeah, they're being dealt with, and then I'm coming after Reeker. He's gonna be fucking dealt with too. Turning that guy into a crackhead.
All right, good. Solidify my retirement.
Yeah, perfect. That'll be my perma. I'll perma Reeker.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, easy. I won't take too much of your time, but it looks dope.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. I think it's gonna be awesome. There's a bunch of stuff there too I didn't mention, like full-on like progression upgrades that people find really cool. And I think a lot of criminals will really enjoy the fact that there's a way to progress to get your. Let's put it this way: black market medical is coming in this update as well. Also, addictions from drugs is coming as well. There's also drug tests that cops and medical be able to do. Narcan to get rid of like addiction and that type of thing. Class A's are coming this week.
Oh, sick.
Or sorry, A-class cars are coming this week.
That's fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff.
I
Plus,
saw someone
then
asking
we have
to new properties. Any new properties coming?
we're working on the Polito and the beach update right now, both of them. So like Del Perro and that will basically, when we open those right now, we're going to open up 2 of the allow lists that we have on offer. And then as we open Polito and Del Perro Beach, we're going to open up the other 2 allow lists. So basically the top 4 gangs will, in that order, will week over week, we'll have the choice of which.
Who are the top 4 gangs in the server? I'm not just talking about shooting. I'm talking about presence.
Which one they get. So we'll open up for each area of the map we open. We'll open up a different exclusive allow list that we have on offer for gangs.
All right.
Yeah, it's a allow list, right? So it's like whitelist. He's gonna whitelist the gangs that have presence. CG, Hades for sure. Tyrone's crew, yeah. KTB, I don't really. I'm thinking either Saints are too new. I don't really. I'd say Hades, CG. I'd say the mob. The mob has a good presence. BSK, yeah, BSK. MSR is there, but they're not really around like that. Guys, I'm not talking about shooting. I'm talking about presence where it's gonna be a loud list, so he has to whitelist these gangs. So it looks like it's gonna be picked on who he wants to. Church guys, yeah, we said that.
Easy, that'll be fine.
I think the mob.
Yep, cool.
I do.
CG, Hades.
All right, peace. Take over Polito. Nah, fuck that. I hate driving up to Polito. But that's dope. Hey, that looks.
KTB. I just don't see it. I know they've got good RP, but I barely even see them like in the Crim world or anything anymore.
Sick. There's a lot of shit too in there he said he didn't mention, so. Hey, this week's gonna be 5.
I don't think the white list is picked is based off the position points on the app. Oh.
Alright, chat, we may have some new stuff tomorrow then. And if not, Wednesday.
But how? If he says it when it's gonna come today or tomorrow and then he's gonna be open up the allow list. So how?
Sure. And if not, just throughout the week.
See, I said the mob yesterday and was shut down, but I said during EU times and overall members being around 24/7.
Let me open the clip queue. Run some clips.
The mob has good RP, man. Like, let's not. All right, why would people say not the mob? Hades has a presence too. Whether people beg to differ or not, they've been doing their thing. We cannot deny it. They're active enough for us to say their name, That's something at least. And they're pretty cool too. I have 2 toolkits. CG mob, yes. Oh, VVS, yes. I forgot VVS is kind of around it. We're doing. And 1 week and 4 guys at top of the app will get wireless weapons access, I'm guessing. Maybe it'll be incentive for gangs to start streaming more and shit. Maybe push some of these Haiti guys to start streaming more because they got some cool shit. Ravage, I think, said you build up a gang app.
Yo.
Vargos? Ain't no Vargos,
You got
man.
water?